And yes, finally it is back, my SVR 2007 General Manager mode. Now this series was temporarily stopped by me a couple months ago, but you guys have been requesting I bring the series back. So this series will only continue if this video gets some really good feedback. So if you guys do want it to continue, then please feel free to leave a comment and the video a big thumbs up. But here we go, the next episode in this GM mode. Now before we do anything, we're going to quickly go back and check out the results for the last episode just to bring you guys up to speed. So we saw Johnny Nitro defeat Joey Mercury, we saw Eddie Guerrero become the new US champion, defeating Big Show and Bobby Lashley. Remember, Big Show and Lashley actually having a feud going on. But moving on, match number 3, we saw Rey Mysterio win a fatal 4-way, defeating Gregory Helms, Kid Cash and Super Crazy. The 4th match on that show, we saw Shelton Benjamin defeat Kurt Angle. And remember guys, Kurt Angle is the world champion, so a great victory for Shelton Benjamin. We saw Chris Benoit defeat Shawn Michaels in a first blood match. Remember, Chris Benoit is Kurt Angle's contender for that world championship. And in last week's main event, we saw for the tag team championships, the Brothers of Destruction finally defeat Rated RKO. So Undertaker and Kane, the brand new SmackDown tag team champions. So that was the show results. Now we're going to quickly move on and show you guys the current rivalries going on. So we can see the Hungry Challenger rivalry between Benoit and Kurt Angle. Remember, that one is for the championship. We got the two big men, the Battle of the Titans, Big Show and Bobby Lashley. They've got a nice rivalry going on as well. And a brand new rivalry which I made at the end of last week's episode, which you guys I think didn't actually see. But we've got Eddie Guerrero versus Randy Orton, and that feud is going to begin tonight on SmackDown. So here we go, tonight's edition of SmackDown. The match card has already been set. Match number 1, it's going to be Big Show versus Gregory Helms and Super Crazy in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Match number 2 is going to be Kane versus Joey Mercury. Thought it would be cool if we moved Undertaker and Kane away from Randy Orton and Edge now to see if we can get a brand new tag team feud going on. The first promo of the evening is going to be a rivalry attack. Remember, Randy Orton and Eddie Guerrero have just got a feud going on, so that's going to be Randy Orton attacking Eddie Guerrero backstage. Undertaker versus Johnny Nitro for the same reasons as match number 2 is the third match. Match number 4 is going to be a ladder match between Edge and Bobby Lashley. Now both these guys on the last edition of SmackDown losing their championships, that being US Championship and Tag Team Championship. So this match is going to be an opportunity for either one of these guys to kind of reignite their SmackDown career. That one going to cost us a tidy $10,000. The second promo of the evening is going to be a continuation of the rivalry between Big Show and Bobby Lashley. These two guys are going to be faced off for the final time at the upcoming Judgment Day pay-per-view. And match number 5, kind of a double main event this week on SmackDown. Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit and Shelton Benjamin. Remember, Kurt Angle is the world champion, Chris Benoit is the #1 contender, and last week on SmackDown we saw Shelton Benjamin defeat Kurt Angle, and we also saw Chris Benoit defeat Shawn Michaels. So thought we would throw all 4 guys together in a nice tornado tag team match. But the actual main event of the show is going to cost us a whopping $31,000. It is going to be for the US Championship. It is going to be the first match in this feud between Eddie Guerrero and Randy Orton. It is going to be a backstage brawl, a bar brawl for the SmackDown United States Championship. That is the main event we're going to be seeing, and we're going to be seeing that momentarily. But before we do, let's quickly move on and see the matches as they happen. So Big Show in the handicap match has just lost against Gregory Helms and Super Crazy. Hurricane Helms getting the victory in that one. Match number 2 on SmackDown, who is going to win, Kane or Joey Mercury? And one half of the tag team champions, Kane, has defeated one half of M&M, so not a great start for M&M on SmackDown. Match number 3, the other match involving those two tag teams, Undertaker versus Johnny Nitro, and Johnny Nitro pulling out a huge victory over the Dead Man. So maybe next week we can see Undertaker and Kane versus M&M in a non-title match, and if M&M win that match, then maybe we can give those guys a tag team title match the following week. But moving on, match number 4, Edge, Bobby Lashley and Bobby Lashley has defeated Edge in Edge's signature ladder match. So Bobby Lashley, the former US champion, getting a victory on SmackDown and going to be looking to get his SmackDown career back on track. Match number 5, remember that huge tornado tag team match. Who is going to be victorious in this one? It is going to be Kurt Angle, the world champion, who's actually been on a really bad run as of late on SmackDown, finally getting a victory, and Kurt Angle getting the victory for his team, defeating Chris Benoit and Shelton Benjamin. And here we go, SmackDown's main event, US Championship, backstage bar brawl. It is going to be the champion Eddie Guerrero versus Randy Orton, and here we go. So both these guys, great superstars on SmackDown. I think Eddie only making his debut on the last edition of SmackDown. I think he had a match against Chris Benoit. That was actually possibly the week before. But still, Randy Orton last week losing those tag team titles with Edge against the Brothers of Destruction. So Undertaker and Kane are the brand new tag team champions, and it's looking like we're going to be moving Edge and Randy Orton away from each other back in this singles competition. And as you can see in the match highlights for tonight's main event, for Eddie, the headlock. Oh, but Randy Orton again. Oh, but Eddie back in control and a big scoop slam. So, some great highlights we are seeing from tonight's main event. Eddie Guerrero putting Randy Orton towards that sign. And he throws Randy Orton face first into that electronic SmackDown sign. What a great match on SmackDown this one looked like it was. Guerrero with that lasso from El Paso. Is Randy Orton going to tap? He's not going to be tapping out. But guys, keep in mind the only way to win this match is to knock out your opponent. So kind of think of this as a last man standing kind of match. Who is going to be leaving SmackDown as the US champion? Is it going to be the legend killer Randy Orton? Is it going to be the champion Eddie Guerrero? Remember, this match part of the brand new feud between Orton and Eddie Guerrero. So this one definitely looking like it's going to be an awesome match. But Randy Orton back in control, and this time throwing Guerrero face first into that sign. We saw Eddie do something similar previously to Randy Orton. So this time Randy Orton getting some payback, but Eddie Guerrero pushed him away. Guerrero going to go for it. Nope. Oh, and reverses it. Oh, an RKO. An RKO on the floor. And Randy Orton has knocked out Eddie Guerrero. Guerrero unconscious on the floor. And that means Randy Orton is our brand new SmackDown United States champion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those short highlights for tonight's main event on SmackDown. Let's have a quick look now. We can see the Raw results. Match number 1, nothing special, 2 stars. Match number 2, a 2.5 star match. I think it must be Hornswoggle booking Raw again. Match number 3, JBL and Lita, random tag team match, Fia, Booker T and Ken Kennedy. Also guys, keep in mind Raw has got 2.5 stars overall, so hopefully we can get better than 2.5 stars. Another strange match, match number 4, but still that one actually did get a 3-star rating, so not bad at all. Match number 5, John Cena defeating Carlito. Another strange one, but hey, a 3.5-star rating, so can't really say too much there. But Raw's main event producing a solid 4-star match. That one being Umaga defeating Triple H for the IC Championship. But over to my show, over to SmackDown, that handicap match produced a 2-star rating, as did match number 2. And you can see by the show rating, we have beat Raw by 3 stars to 2.5. But moving on, match number 3, Johnny Nitro and Undertaker producing a 2.5-star match. Match number 4, a 3-star match. Match number 5, also a 3-star rating, so not bad at all. And tonight's main event that you guys just saw the highlights for, that produced a great 4-star match, so really happy with that one. And this episode of SmackDown has been fast and furious, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Before we go, a quick look now at the fan support on Raw and SmackDown. So we are still behind by a few 100,000 viewers, but hopefully in the weeks to come we can, kind of pull that back and change it up a little bit. I think we've got our pay-per-view coming up in just a few weeks now. That one going to be Judgment Day, so hopefully that pay-per-view can really catapult us above Raw, but fingers crossed that will happen in a few weeks time. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of my GM mode. I know this one was kind of fast and furious, but that's kind of going to be the theme that we've got all this going forward. We want to get these episodes as short as possible, as I think you guys do generally prefer these shorter episodes. So hopefully you guys, as I said, did enjoy this one. If you guys want my GM mode to continue, then the only way it's going to continue is if you guys show it some support. So if you want to see more episodes of GM mode, then please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and leave a comment as well. And if this video does get good feedback, then you can expect lots more episodes of GM mode coming very, very soon. But until next time guys, this has been 101. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.